Hey! We don't kill the living. Shut up.
What is going on, guys? Back again with The Time Has Come. The Time Has Come. The Walking Dead Season 7 finale, Episode 716. The first day of the rest of your life. Spoiler Q&A, as always. 100% credit goes to the Spoiling the Dead fans. I will leave a link in the description, as always. But let's just get right into this. Alright, question number 1. Will Sasha commit suicide with the pills Eugene gave her? Answer, yes, she does actually take the pills and will ultimately attack Negan as a walker, but she doesn't bite him. The episode will open with Sasha in a dark, confined space listening to music. She has taken the pills by this time and is floating in and out of consciousness or memory, having conversations with Abe and Maggie. So yes, we will have Michael Cudlett's Abraham in this episode in some, like I said, flashbacks or whatever she's seeing, flashes before she's actually dying. There will be a lot of these flashbacks, it says. It would be blended well between current and past actions as not to seem that confusing. It's done this way because Sasha's reflection of what her life is up to this point. Is she ready to do what she has to do? Has she really lived and made something with her life? And going out doing something even when the situation has her trapped. Sasha takes the pills while inside a coffin that she voluntarily chooses to stay inside during their ride to Alexandria. When they get to Alexandria, Negan threatens to kill Sasha if Rick doesn't hand over the guns. Rick demands to show him that she's still alive, so Negan opens the coffin expecting Sasha to be alive when, surprise, Walker Sasha emerges and tries to bite Negan. He gets caught up in a tarp as he is fighting her off and they fall on the back of the truck. It's a close call, but Negan does not get bit. At the end of the episode, Maggie and Jesus find Sasha in the woods. Jesus holds Sasha down while Maggie ends it with a knife. Question 2. Will Jadis and the Scavengers turn on Team Family? Answer, yes. As expected, Jadis is the little birdie, quote-unquote, who has been working for Negan all along. Tamio may have been the one who was sent to do the dirty work, but as Jadis is the leader, she is responsible. When the Scavengers first arrive at Alexandria, they appear to still be on Rick's side. There will be a funny moment where Jadis and her robot speak will ask Michonne if she cares if she has sex with Rick. The ick factor will be high with this one. However, when Negan arrives, they turn their guns on Team Family, acknowledging that they got a better deal with Negan. Question 3. Where the hell is Judith? Answer, she's safe at the hilltop. Enid, Jesus, and Maggie, holding Judith, are talking, and Maggie is deciding what to do to help Rick and Alexandria. Presumably, since Judith is already there, Rick came to see Maggie and asked that they stay out of this one, just in case they need a backup. Maggie is considering whether to respect his ask or say screw it and go help. She figures since if Negan knows what they're up to, then he'll need her help. Jesus is pleased that she is making the decision instead of Gregory. Enid takes Judith from Maggie and gives her something and walks out. Maggie looks down in her hand. It's Herschel's watch. Maggie and Jesus just look at each other knowing. Maggie makes a decision and the hilltop shows up at the last second to push the battle in Team Family's favor. Question 4. Does Eugene show signs of reverting back to supporting Team Family? Answer, unfortunately, no outward signs of it. He and Sasha exchange words as they get ready to leave the sanctuary to the Alexandria safe zone and refers to Team Family as they, as in what they're planning. Sasha picks up on this. He also tries to talk to Rick and the Alexandria safe zone into surrendering when they arrive there. Question 5. Is there another lineup like in the first episode of the season? This one is the mini lineup like what the graphic novel readers are already familiar with, but it's only Rick and Carl. Negan says he's going to kill Carl, then let Lucille take Rick's hand. Rick tells Negan that he can do it right in front of him and then take his hand, but the Saviors are still all going to die. Negan takes that as to be permission to kill Carl, so he raises Lucille and is about to hit Carl, and he says, "You just said I could do it." when Shiva shows up and pounces on a nearby savior, turning him into Tiger Chow, causing Negan to immediately stop. Chaos erupts as a full-blown battle begins. The Kingdomers, including Carol and Morgan, storm in, guns ablazing, taking down saviors and scavengers. Maggie and the Hilltoppers also show up at the last second, much to Negan's disgust. He is quite surprised by the tiger and the fact that Maggie is still alive. Question 6. So is Dwight definitely helping Team Family? Answer, yes. There is a little bit of conflict. Daryl wants to kill Dwight and puts a knife in his face. Tara encourages it. Dwight explains that he can recruit the laborers and go outpost to outpost and clear out the saviors. They eventually let him go. Dwight tries to stop the saviors by cutting down the trees in the road, but it just slows them down as they use chainsaws to get rid of the trees. When Dwight returns to Alexandria with the saviors, he is visibly shooting over Team Family's head as not to hurt anyone. Also, he was not aware of the deal between the saviors and the scavengers. We may see Daryl find a chess piece carving by the front gate with a "didn't know" message on it. Question 7. Is anyone from Team Family hurt? Answer. Rosita and Rick are both shot, but live. Rick is shot by Jadis. Question 8. Is there a close call for Michonne? Answer. Michonne gets into a fight in a brownstone balcony while Rick and Carl are in the mini lineup. Comic book readers may see is a nod to Andrea Tower Fight and Fall from the comics. A woman falls from the balcony. The audience will know that it wasn't Michonne, but Rick doesn't. It is Farron, a garbage pail kid woman, or the scavengers. Rick later finds Michonne bruised and bloodied, and they share a sweet moment together. Question 9. How does the episode end? The saviors and scavengers retreat after a nice-ass whooping from Team Family, Kingdom, and the Hilltop. The episode ends with a bit of a nod to Glenn. In a small time jump, it has Maggie talking off-screen, showing all the groups now together with the leaders of each group talking to the crowd, discussing the war they're about to embark on. We just see them talking, no sound but Maggie's voice. To suffer and stand, to grieve, to give, to love, to live, to fight for each other. Glenn made the decision, Rick. I was just following his lead. In the final shot of Maggie's hand, we see Herschel's watch with a glint of sunshine reflecting on it. And that's the last question. Also, it says disclaimer at the bottom. The information is believed to be accurate at the time of this posting. We have heard a lot of noise about possible re-edits. So far, we haven't seen any direct evidence of this occurring. However, since this is the finale, please be vigilant of possible minor discrepancies in the airing of the episode. So that is freaking awesome to hear, guys. Like I said, looks like this is going to be the kickoff to All Out War going forward with Season 8. So that's going to be pretty awesome to see Shiva, chow down on some saviors and stuff. And like I said, it sucks Sasha had to go, but that was inevitable. But at least she did take the suicide pills, so Negan couldn't use her as an advantage, to get any of our people killed. So, like I said, it does say Rick was shot by Jadis and Rosita was shot, but it says that I guess it was nothing too terribly bad because they're both alive still. So. But yeah, guys, sounds like it's going to be an intense episode from start to finish. I can't wait to see how it plays out on the screen. Thank you, as always, for checking this out. Like I said, and big thanks to Spoiling Dead fans all season, as always. Always having this spot on spoilers. So I know if y'all like me, I'm like a lot of y'all like me. I just can't wait to see. I always have to know what I'm getting into on Sundays. So I always want to know ahead of time what's going to happen. But anyways, like I said, I'll stop rambling now. Thanks for checking this out. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. And let me know down in the comment section what you're most looking forward to on the finale coming up. So, yeah, appreciate it, guys. I will see y'all soon. Y'all be good.
Welcome to Woodburn.
Pushing my pants yet?